This is all the pieces for the Alaskan style sawmill for the big 105 clone. So I'm going to, I'm going to start welding it. Unfortunately, I'm going to have a big exhaust fan on, so audio will really not be possible. So I'm probably going to do the old music and action. So I hope you enjoy it, but it's kind of a fun way to edit. It's a lot of work, but it's fun. And when we're done, we'll get the saw into it. I won't be cutting in this video. That's going to be the next video. I'm still digging that log out of the pile over there so I can get access to it to actually cut it. But as soon as I've got it clear, then we'll do a video of milling with it. But we'll get it built in this one, weld it up. We're going to try out the new Harbor Freight Flux 125 and see how it does. Maybe I'll stop at the end and give you a little update on my review of it. But for now, let's get to it.
This is the hour, the darkest place. Dante's Inferno, the devil's maze. It's a good world, good world gone bad. Half the people dying while the rest of us are splitting hairs. It's a good world gone bad.
might think you'll see me falling to the ground, but I threw up my umbrella when rain stops hitting town. Yeah! On a bad day, on a good day, I don't need no sunshine, 'cause I'm dancing with the rain. You will see me running, thinking I might be insane. I don't need no sunshine,
say I'm lazy, you can say I'm weak. You think that using her will get to me, and if you're right then you're in trouble deep. 'Cause I won't break, no I know I won't wait. You're in trouble deep.
There you go, fellas. It's all together. I haven't painted it yet. I will probably do that before the milling video. But there it is all together. So let me explain a little bit about what I did. The shims that I inserted in here close down the sides of this so these don't wiggle around, and it keeps them square. And that, of course, tightens it. I wasn't too worried about side to side because even if it does move that way, it doesn't change anything as far as tilt of the bed, if you will, frame. So that's no big deal. And then these do the same thing, pinch on it, and that way that keeps this flush to the bottom on here. The bottom is all smoothed off. I did go through and touch up the welds with the grinder and then sand everything, but I did that off camera. I probably will annotate that anyway. The oil chamber, for now it's just velcroed right here, but when I make the, I haven't got the guard on the end here. I'm going to make a guard for the end of it. But when I get the guard on there, I didn't want to make the guard before I put the chainsaw in it because I wanted to make sure I was going to have enough loop, if you will. So that's coming. But anyway, so this just runs down and goes in here. When I put the guard on, I'm thinking I'm going to have a tab on the guard, or else weld a tab to the arm itself that holds this in place above the chain. And I may actually drill a hole in the side of the hollow of the thing and let it drip directly into the bar, but I haven't decided on that yet. It's probably a good idea, but the only pain in the butt about this setup is that my chain tensioner is now blocked. So I may end up coming in here and drilling a hole through here so that I can reach that without having to take the thing out of the jig. The winch is a 40-to-1, so it's real slow, both in and out. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a freewheel method or whatever. I guess I could take the bottom bolt out, loosen the top one, and pull it right out, but I haven't gotten that far. What I've been doing is just taking this off and taking the handle off and then taking an impact driver and running in and out that way when I need a whole bunch real fast or when I need to roll it up real fast. So that works, but I don't recommend doing that with a load. I had another winch like this before and I ran it all the time with a drill because it was just faster, and we tore up the gears. It's just not made to do that. The welder, that thing's pretty awesome. I'll tell you what, it's going to take me some getting used to. Obviously, some of my welds aren't as good as what I can do some of the time. I can't ever do good all the time, but but I fare fairly well at it. And this time I was way the hell out there. So anyway, but yeah, it works really well. I'm quite impressed. The only thing I'm not impressed with is the wire that I got in Harbor Freight. It's a new brand that they just started carrying, I don't know, maybe 6 or 8 months ago. I haven't had to buy wire in a while, but I had seen it in there and thought, well, heck, the next time I need wire, I'll try it out. I'll probably go through that spool and go back to Lincoln. The Lincoln wire, I was running it in the little blue 90 amp one, and it welds a lot better. It's a lot neater welds. So it's something to keep in mind. Just because it's a Harbor Freight machine doesn't mean you have to run Harbor Freight wire through it. You can actually run Lincoln or Hobart or whatever your preference is. And I will be putting Lincoln in this one when I run that spool out. Of course, it's a 10-pound spool. That might take a while. So if you're wondering why I left this I put this at an angle, because when I have to drill a small hole at the top to let air in so that the oil drips down, and when I lay this down to gas up the saw or put oil in the saw, then if this was straight up and down, that hole would quite possibly spill oil. This way, with the hole in there, it's not going to spill oil. So that's why I went that route. I figured that was a good trick. I haven't seen anybody do it, but I thought it was a slick trick. So there's that. So yeah, I'm excited about trying the puppy out. Today is Thursday. I'm hoping to be milling on Sunday. I've got a lot of stuff going on this weekend. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Got something out of it. Feel free to ask questions. I will answer questions. But here it is. Now we just have to get it out there and try it out. But between now and then I'll probably take it all apart, paint it, put it all back together. So hopefully when you guys see it again, it'll look all pretty and stuff. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. Have a good one. We'll see you on the next round.